Hello and welcome to World in 2 Minutes, brought to you by trtworld.com. Let's take a look at the headlines. The Israeli military has said that attackers in Egypt's Sinai Peninsula opened fire on Israeli troops across the border, wounding 2 soldiers. Israel erected a 250-kilometer-long barrier from the Red Sea port of Eilat to the Palestinian Gaza Strip on the Mediterranean in 2012. Egyptian forces have been trying to curtail armed militant operations in Sinai since the Egypt-Israel Peace Treaty of 1979. Moving on, we head to Yemen. Fighting between the Houthi rebels and al-Qaeda-backed Sunni tribesmen continues in Yemen, leaving at least 68 Houthi fighters dead in the province of Baida. The news came as protesters in Yemen's capital Sana'a have called on the Houthi fighters to leave after a deadline to form a new government passed Tuesday without an agreement. Let's move to Europe. Italian police have uncovered fraud which they say has cost Italian taxpayers about $2.2 billion. 2 businessmen are accused of setting up the scheme, which used false invoices to bill the state for non-existent security cleaning and other services. The fraud, which dates back to 2001, involved 62 people. Those involved in the fraud used shell companies to house the money. And our last story comes from Germany, where airline Lufthansa has failed in a court bid to force its pilots to call off their strike. A labor court in Hesse has found that there were no grounds to declare the action illegal. On Monday, the pilots began their 8th strike this year in a dispute over Lufthansa's attempt to change retirement and pension arrangements. The strike is due to end later on Tuesday, but the Vergnügen Cockpit Union says more action is planned. And that concludes another World in 2 Minutes. We'll be back in 2 hours. Goodbye.